Let's talk about the Comic-Cons. I'm gonna be talking a bit about the Doctor Strange trailer and also a bit about, the other news and stuff that came out during Comic-Con. So, yes, let's get started with Doctor Strange, shall we? I think that this trailer looks great. It looks very mind-bendy, very Inception-y, with the buildings turning and all of that, and I think all the characters, they seem interesting. I love the particle portal that just spins. I like that I don't know much about the story, or at least I hope so. I have a feeling that it's just going to be, oh, I can't operate on people because of my hands. I'm gonna be a wizard. And then, oh no, there's a bad wizard. I have to fight him. Save the day, the end. I hope that there's something more to the story. That's probably like the only thing that I'm a bit worried about in this movie. That's the villain, because it looks like another just like throwaway villain. You can actually see the Avengers Tower too in this trailer, which I didn't know when I first watched it. That's cool. Continuity. Boom. I love the cape move. I also really like how they've kept the whole, light, like the hand runes or whatever they're called. Whenever Doctor Strange does magic in the comics, he always has like these like fucking plates of runes on his hands, so I like that they've kept that. They're also talking about like multiverses, different realities and stuff. It's gonna be interesting. Like, are we actually gonna see another reality? Wouldn't that fucking be confusing? It's also interesting how Baron Mordo is friends, well, allies at least, with Strange, because in the comics he's a villain. So maybe they'll do something like, oh, in this movie they're allies, maybe friends, and then in the second movie, because there's gonna be a second movie, we all know that, he becomes the villain. Now that would be cool, friend turning villain. But yeah, that's my opinion about Doctor Strange. Now I'm gonna move on to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Ha! If you don't know, I'm a huge fan of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 3 was really fucking good, and in this season they're gonna bring in Ghost Rider. When they had all the promo things with the fiery chain, I was just like, are you people stupid? They're not gonna bring in fucking Ghost Rider. It's obviously Hellfire. Duh, he had a chain at the end of season 3, but then it turns out I'm the idiot because fucking Ghost Rider. And I'm very excited. I'm also worried, like, how are they actually gonna do Ghost Rider? I know that they've switched, like, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has switched to an hour later, which means that they can do some darker stuff. Whoa, Ghost Rider, is he gonna be a centric character? Is he gonna be a side character? Is he just gonna be in the shadows until the mid-season finale? Who the fuck knows? I don't know. I want to see how they're gonna do the effects, like on the car, because this Ghost Rider, he has a car, he doesn't have a motorcycle. Also, this Ghost Rider has like a metal skull instead of like an actual skull. So I'm wondering, like, are they gonna do the new Ghost Rider character, which this Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Ghost Rider is based on, or are they actually gonna do like the regular flaming skull Ghost Rider but still have Robbie Reyes, I think the new Ghost Rider's name? I feel like the main complaint are from people who don't actually watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., who say, oh, this kid's show, they can't have Ghost Rider, he needs to be at Netflix, and blah 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 blah. I don't personally agree with that, but sure, why not? Okay, so let's talk about some stuff that happened during the actual, con. So Brie Larson was revealed as Captain Marvel, which will be very exciting because Captain Marvel will be the first female superhero to get her own movie. At Marvel's side. I don't personally know a lot about Captain Marvel. I do know that she's a bit of a dick in Civil War 2, so hopefully they'll make her likable. Well, it's the same like in Tony Stark. I do not like Tony Stark in the comics because of the first Civil War, but I really like him in the movie, so they might do hopefully something like that. And then at the Guardians of the Galaxy Comic-Con panel, they did what I fucking love. They had the actor who plays Yondu, Michael Rooker. They had him in full fucking costume and makeup and like a new fin on his head, and like all of the Ravagers from Guardians of the Galaxy, including some new one, were all in makeup and costume, and that's fucking I love that so much whenever actors dress up as their characters. It's so, I love it. Just like when Tom Hiddleston was Loki, like in 2013, it's so awesome. So yes, I approved of that. And then finally, there were some footage of Spider-Man Homecoming, which wasn't released. There were a description of the footage, of course, but I I didn't really read it because I don't really want to know yet. I did, however, see the concept art of the Vulture versus Spider-Man, because the Vulture is gonna be the villain, and based on the picture, he's gonna look pretty fucking cool, isn't he? It's really interesting how the wings look so different from Falcon's wings. I thought that they were just gonna do like a Falcon ripoff, but nope, it looks way different. And I'm pretty sure it's been confirmed that Michael Keaton is playing the Vulture, so hopefully the Vulture is a good, great character and not just like a one-off villain. But that's basically all I know from the Comic-Con side. I haven't searched the internet for like everything, so of course I most likely missed something, but those are all the main stuff that piqued my interest during this year's Comic-Con. But yeah, what piqued your interest of the Marvel side of Comic-Con? Tell me so in the comments, and I will answer. Well, I will definitely read, and I might answer. Yeah, have fun. Goodbye.